What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, I picked up the Switch 2. Um man, oh man. Check out the difference between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, dude. What the heck? I've been playing some Mario Kart on this thing and gonna give you guys some quick thoughts here. I wasn't really gonna get this console, but I figured, there was some available, so I went and picked them up, and I picked up Cyberpunk and Mario Kart World. Can we just appreciate for a second? Here, let me take this game out real quick. By the way, the full game. The full Cyberpunk experience with the DLC is on this tiny little thing, dude. Like, that is crazy to me, man. That is some wild tech. This is a pretty big game, open world. I've beat it like 3 times now, and it the fact that it's fixed and playable and all of that, not going to get too deep into that, but I did not expect this game to be on the Switch 2, and I think this is going to be a really good benchmark of a game to see, where the Switch 2 lies in capabilities and hardware and power and all that stuff. I haven't played Cyberpunk yet, but I did play Mario Kart World. I did some races offline, and the game looks beautiful. The Switch 2 in your hand, it's a little heavy, but it feels great. It feels premium compared to the Switch 1, where it feels a little bit more plasticky and almost like a toy in a sense compared to the Switch 2. The build quality, just the way it looks, the bezels, this thing's screen is much bigger. The Joy-Cons feel great, and the way they attach, right? They just, just like that, instead of sliding down with the Switch 1, right? That we all know. I mean, just doing this at this point just feels outdated. Had a lot of great memories with the Switch, man. The Switch isn't a console that I played all the time, but when I did, I had some great memories. I think mainly because of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I played Stardew Valley on there, Katana Zero, played some of the Pokemon games, and I played so much of Animal Crossing on it, like during COVID. I remember I played so much of that game, and I'm one of those guys that just like appreciates a really good fun game, no matter the genre, no matter what it is. The Switch brought me a lot of joy, and the only thing that I will say with the Switch 2 is it's a little underwhelming when it comes to the launch and the games that are coming out with it. I definitely want to run Tears of the Kingdom, because that is like honestly one of my favorite games probably ever. And I'm not even lying, man. I had so much fun with Tears of the Kingdom, and I'd love to play it again on the Switch 2, run it, with the upgrade. I think it's $10 if you already own the game, and check it out. So, yeah, man, this video is really just thoughts on the Switch 2, first impressions of the Switch 2, man. And that's kind of my only thing, is like the lack of games that are coming out. Like, really the only one is Mario Kart World right now, and there's a bunch of games that are getting upgrades, and I do want to go back and play some other games and see how it is, but I am going to be playing this thing a lot and checking it out in handheld, in TV mode. I'm going to PAX West this year in Seattle. Going to take this thing with me. It's going to be nice to take this thing on that road trip and just kind of play when there's downtime. So I'm excited, man. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get the Switch 2 at launch, but I caved in just like I did with the PS5 Pro. What can I say, man? I love this stuff. But transferring all the things from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2 was very, very easy. Very, very simple. I have all my videos and photos still captured that I captured on the Switch 2. Pretty much everything that I want is on the Switch 2 from the Switch 1. And I'm ready to just rock and roll with this thing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty simple. Yeah, man. It's pretty cool, dude. Like, is this a day one buy for someone out there? You know, unless you're a diehard, unless you really want this thing, unless you really want to play Mario Kart, you know, I would say wait, dude. I would say definitely wait for some more games to come out. It's going to be probably way easier to get down the road. I still can't believe, dude. I still can't believe the whole freaking game is on the cartridge for Cyberpunk, dude. That is some impressive wizardry right there, man. But yeah, gonna test that out. Gonna be playing Mario Kart, dude. Hopefully, you know, capture some footage for you guys. And it's an exciting time, dude. To switch to Summer Game Fest. We just had the state of play for PlayStation. Some cool games were shown. This is like Christmas for us, dude. Pretty exciting stuff. Summer Game Fest. I'm going to be tuning in tomorrow. I might do a video on, all the games that I thought were really cool. You know, like a post video, like I've done in the past for other shows. Do some highlights, give you guys my thoughts. But yeah, man, I got the Switch 2. Exciting, but not as exciting as when the Switch 1 dropped. Because I remember I didn't get the Switch 1 right away. And I remember watching Breath of the Wild videos and I was like, dude, I need to get this console. And I was hooked right away with that game. Absolutely loved it. And then Tears of the Kingdom came out and it pretty much just elevated that game. Did everything better in my opinion. Some people still like Breath of the Wild more, but Tears of the Kingdom is really, it took that game and just, dude, it amplified it. But that's pretty much the video, man. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I got the Switch 2. Going to be spending some time with it. But there are other games that are coming out that I want to definitely play. Death Rising. Death Stranding 2 is coming out this month. I'm definitely going to play that. I love the first one. There's definitely some more games coming out this year that I can't wait to play. Metal Gear Solid, Ghosts of Yotei, Arc Raiders that is supposedly going to drop, shadow drop maybe during Summer Game Fest. There's been rumors and speculations. I can't really speak too much for it. Didn't play the game. Don't know too much about it other than it looks like a really, really solid, fun multiplayer extraction shooter. Everybody who's played that game has said nothing but good things about it. So that is definitely on my radar. I really hope they do shadow drop it because they did drop the finals when that game released. So maybe, they're going to do the same thing here. And what better time than Summer Game Fest, dude? But that's the video, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. Gonna go play the Switch 2, man. And hope you guys take it easy. Peace.